Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker, and the other chosen one, my humbled host, Schroeder Skywalker. We're back at you guys with the MLB main slate videos. Had another big winner tonight, guys. The cash line I put out on DraftKings did great. A FanDuel line I put out did great. So we're just rolling, man. We're playing with the church's money. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are new, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Schroeder and I would really appreciate it. And if you just stumbled upon my channel, welcome, man. We have fun here. My cat Schroeder does home run calls. So again, you're in for a treat. I try and put on a good show and give some fire picks. So what more can you ask for? Um, if you're returning and you haven't subscribed, remember, I'm giving away a free $25 Cash App or via Zelly this Thursday. So make sure to qualify. You got to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And once we hit 6,000 subscribers, guys, we're 80 away. I'm giving away a free 1-year membership to the DFS Club. That's a free year, right? Just to meet, just as a thank you to you guys for continuing to help out the channel and let it grow, man. We need to be the best channel, the biggest channel. You know, that's my goal. We've hit the first milestone of the DFS Club. We got over 500 members now. It's official. 500 members, DFS Club. We hit the milestone. So shout out to DFS Space. We did it, man. We did it. So without further ado, you guys know what time it is. Let's start the freaking show. All right, guys. So first off, let's show you guys real quick how we did in the DFS Club today. A lot of people still haven't posted yet. It's a little bit after the slate has ended, but tennis. When I say we play every single sport, guys, we play every single sport. Let me scroll. What's up, Schroeder? You just hanging, dude? This was because I don't want to show you guys the same ones 2 days in a row here. What's the date on? Oh, yesterday. Okay. Well, it is officially yesterday, right? So, all right, you can't be on the table though, dude. You're gonna knock the camera over, Schroeder. All right, so let's get to the more recent ones. I think Blame the Flames kicked this off today with all his winners here. Shout out to him, man. He's been really helpful with the DFS Club. The bad guy took down in tennis, man. $1,000 tennis. Who knew, right? We're killing it in tennis, guys. Hard hitter took down in tennis $3,000. Congratulations, you guys. I mean, my goodness, who does this shit? Another one, a smaller contest, but still $112. They'll take that shit. And then 10th, 66. So good job, you guys, with tennis. This is my DraftKings tonight, my cash line. Top 25. Let's go. Blame the Flame. I should have been in his contest because he took it down. I had a very similar score to this. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Another takedown for him. Julio got a 152.90, won $80 there. Very nice. 314, won $12 there. So yeah, guys, we did good today. Not a takedown. You guys know me. I feel a little if I don't take down, I feel a little not what's the correct word I'm looking for here? Not defeated, but you know me, unless I'm taken down, man, I don't get too excited, you know. Even second place, like fuck second place. I want first place. Earlier in the week, if you're new, I got 3 takedowns in 3 days. So, and I only play 3 lineups, okay? I play 3 freaking lineups. That is it. Kaput, Caprende. So, I pride myself in that because I go up against people that play a lot more than that in those contests. So, guys, it's the weekend. What are you doing? It's time. You guys been thinking about it? I know you've been sitting there thinking about it, but you know what? It's time to pull the trigger. You got to come up, join up with the DFS Club, guys. Over 500 members now. Shout out to DFS Space. Even he's playing MLB now, guys. Myself, Skywalker DFS. And like I showed you guys, we play every single sport. We got NASCAR going this weekend, tennis, PGA, MLB, Esports, there's a big soccer tournament, I think, this weekend. We're playing soccer, we're playing UFC. We're playing if DraftKings offer a contest, we play the damn thing. All you gotta do is click join now. And again, when you see the prices, don't make sure you're sitting down, okay? Because NFL's coming up and we're not raising our prices either. So hit my logo, Skywalker DFS, and then pick your plans, guys. Again, we're the cheapest in the industry. $14.99 a month is just a big middle finger to everybody else that's going to charge you this price right here. This is our yearly price, $149. That's what we charge for a year. Everyone's going to charge you this for the NFL season, guys. That's for one sport. We don't play that shit. We're not greedy. We're in it to win it. We're in it to have you guys win it. We cover prize picks, sports wagering, of course, fantasy sports, guys. But let me tell you, $14.99 a month. We made it affordable for everybody to join up, man. 3-day passes have been popping. Gold plan, everything's been popping. I'm going to be honest with you. Every single plan here has been popping. You get everything. You get all my lineups. I put out 3 lineups. You get all of them. Ownership, projections, top stacks, core plays, top pitchers of the slate, top value plays of the slate. You get all that too in the members only podcast 1 hour before lock. We're going to go live in our Discord, not on YouTube, but only in our Discord. And we break down the slate, guys. Sometimes LT hops in, sometimes Space hops in, but either way, we get the damn thing done, and we the results show, man. So DFSclub.com, guys. What are you doing? It's the weekend. Come join up. Join up. You know, you're like, hey, I'm waiting for NFL. Come win some MLB with us, man. Even if you don't know anything about it, just play our lineups, play our core plays. It's that simple, guys. DFSclub.com. We don't raise our prices because of certain sports coming up. And anybody else that does, to hell with them, right? To hell with them. That's just greedy as shit. And for to me personally, I think that's shady as shit. But all right, so let's go to the totals here. Let's go to Fantasy Labs. They got a 10 gamer for the main, so no early slate. So I don't have to get my ass up at the butt crack of dawn, guys. So Smoking Joe, my wife and I were up all night with him because we took him to this doggy daycare place. Because God forbid my wife and I go out and have some fun, right? God forbid. And hold on, let me bring the screen up here real quick. So we get him back. He starts itching his face a little bit, you know, and we're just kind of looking at him a little bit. And then an hour goes by, another hour. Then all of a sudden his cheeks are wet. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is his cheeks wet? So Smoking Joe Fraser's cheeks are wet. We look, it starts to stink. And I'm like, ah, shit. He's got an abscess, right? So immediately I get furious, right? Because my animals, you guys already know, my animals are my kids, you know. So we're up all night. We're keeping an eye on them. We know we got to take them to the vet. It's just a matter of, we going to pay double the cost for an emergency room visit, or we'll wait till 7 a.m. and take them in at 7 a.m. We made it till 7 a.m. We took him in. Half of his cheeks are now shaved, poor guy. His cheeks are beet red. They were full of blood. And so they cleaned him out. He's in the room now with my wife, but yeah, he has to wear that cone of shame now. That happened last night, and I got the results of my brother's autopsy. If you didn't know, he passed away suddenly in January, so I got that today. And then someone else I know, I just found out they died 7 days ago in a car accident. I'm just like, okay, 2022, enough. enough. So 2022 has been a bitch today, especially, and all this right before the podcast, right? So I was, you know, like maybe 5 minutes late, so I hopped on. Apologize to the club, but woo, 2022, not today, Satan, not today. I'm not gonna give in, guys. Again, I'm gonna do a video on mental wellness, guys, especially for men, because we need to speak out about it. We don't talk about it. We keep it in. So mental illness for men, we don't, you know, we're guys. We don't say it. You guys need to speak the fuck up. All right. You're going through anything, you know, like me, like shit's just going downhill. Talk about it, but say something. Say something. All right. Suicide's at an all-time high. We need to start saying some shit. Speak up. All right, guys. Doesn't make you less of a man. Trust me. But that's for another video that I promised I'll get you out to you guys. But let's do some fantasy sports in the meantime. I just thought I'd share that to you. Because right after I stopped filming last night's video, that's when all the shit, I'm just like, man, what are you going to do? All right. White Sox and Rangers. So we got, it's going to be in the Dome. Probably low scoring again because no one scores runs in this ballpark. Chicago White Sox 4.2, Texas Rangers 4. We got Michael Kopech against Dane freaking Dunning. Kopech looks interesting. Dane Dunning doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. I mean, you completely make a case for any pitcher in this game, but I'd probably be more on the, I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe I just fade this game completely. I'd probably just fade it. Next up, we got the Giants and the A's. We got the Battle of the Bay. It's going to be 4 p.m., so it's going to be in the evening, so it won't be a day game. So it's going to be 69 degrees, so it's apparently going to be hot here tomorrow. I didn't know that because 69 degrees in Oakland, that just means it's going to be about, and I'm 20 minutes from the Coliseum, but I'm inland, so it's probably going to be hot. Giants 4.5, Oakland 3.2, 11-mile-an-hour winds are always blowing out there. But yeah, I like a Giant stack tomorrow. We got Carlos Rondon against Adam Euler. Give me Rondon here and give me the Giants, man. Give me all the lefties here. Tommy La Stella, Jock Peterson if he plays, Brandon Belt, Yastrzemski. Give me these guys, man. I think they're going to beat up the A's a little bit. Next up, we got Boston at Kansas City. Look at this, guys. 97 degrees. It's going to be 100 degrees there. Winds are going to be blowing out at 14 miles an hour. We got 5.2 for Boston, 4.5 for Kansas City. Nathan Eovaldi finally had a good game, but this might be a rough go, or he has an easy time here. It's going to be a GPP play only for me for Nathan Eovaldi because he's only 7-3. But you got to take into account the weather. But you also got to take into account it's Kansas City. Besides Salvador Perez and Bobby Witt, but I like both sides here. I like both bats here. If it was a different weather situation, I would like both pitchers here. But give me some bats here on both sides. I think they look pretty good. It's a very stackable game. Kansas City's damn bare minimal, right? Except Salvador Perez, he's still too cheap at 4.8. Bobby Witt's way too cheap at 4.7. He took the day off, so he should be good to go. MJ Melendez had a decent day today. Then I still like this kid, Mike Massey at bare minimal. I still like this kid. And then for Boston, we'll see what they roll out, man. We'll see. But if Jalen Davis leads off, yeah, I like him. I like Pham. Bogarts because it's a lefty. JD's fine at only 3.9K, but there should be runs to be had in this game, man. So I'm excited about it. Let's go. Next up, we got Atlanta at the Mets. The Braves just went nuclear today. Mostly cloudy, 85 degrees. I told you, what I tell you guys, they're like an earthquake or a volcano ready to explode because they're about to explode. You can only keep them down for so long, right? 3.6 for the Braves, 4 for the Mets, but they got their hands full today. They're going up against Max Scherzer. So we got the battle of the Maxes here. Max Fried versus Max Scherzer. I like both pitchers here. Just give me the pitchers in this game and then move right along here. Next up, we got Toronto and Minnesota. We got to keep our eyes, ears, and legs open, guys. Especially the guys. We got to keep our legs open for the news here because it says rain, 70 degrees. Winds are blowing in at 9 miles an hour. 4.9 for Toronto. 4.3 for the Twins. We got Mitch White, who they just got from the Dodgers, going up against Dylan King Kong Bundy. So if this game plays, give me a Blue Jay stack again against Bundy. I love stacking against King Kong Bundy. Give me 100% Blue Jays here. We'll see if Springer plays. He is hurt again, so we don't know. Today, Whit Merrifield led off. And who else did I get way off? That was who was it, you guys? I said it was on Houston. It was Trey Mancini, right? I ended up so in the members only podcast, just a correction. I'll admit when I'm wrong. On the video, I said only play Trey Mancini at home, right? But during the members only podcast today, I said I'm going to hedge my bet, so I put Mancini in the cash line. So, as you know, you got 2 home runs, 1 grand slam. Schroeder, what are you doing? Schroeder, you need to get your butt up here. He's walking around because there's no Smoking Joe in sight, so he feels like he's got the place to himself. But yeah, I love Toronto stack here against King Kong Bundy. Then we got the Mets at the Cardinals, partly cloudy, 91 degrees, going to be hot. 4.2 for the Yankees. I keep saying the Mets. 4.1 for the Cardinals. That's what happened. That's what 4 hours of sleep will do to you guys. Domingo Germain versus Jordan Montgomery. Man, these are some fucking gems right here, right? I like both sides here. Now, Jermaine is a righty. We know we like to pick on him with lefties with the Cardinals. So I'd probably be more on the Yankees, but I believe it's a revenge game for Jordan Montgomery, right? So I don't know. Interesting. Like I said in today's podcast, if you're ever unsure where to go and you got money to pay up, just always go to the Yankees. I mean, it's always a go-to of mine. Like if I'm like I can't find a team that really sticks, I just always go to the Yankees. It's worked. What are you gonna do? Next up, Reds in Milwaukee. Milwaukee was a good stack today, man. You just had to get them right because there was some guys in the top 5 there that got some goose eggs. So that's how baseball goes. We got 3.5 for the Reds, 4.7 for Milwaukee. We got Nick Lodolo versus Aaron Ashby. I like both pitchers here. Nick Lodolo, this kid, Lodolo, great upside when it comes to strikeouts. Milwaukee does strike out a lot. Aaron Ashby at home against the second worst offense in the league? Sure. Sign me up for both pitchers here. Come on, Schroeder. Let's do Schroeder's picks. Get your butt up here. Come on. Easy. Uh-oh. I just awoken the monster, I think. But yeah, give me both pitchers here. I'm not on the bats. I respect the pitching. All right. Next up, we got Colorado at Arizona. 3.5 for Colorado, 4.7 for Arizona. They'll be in the Dome. This was a shootout today's game. Always is with these two whenever they're in Arizona. It seems like this series is always in Arizona, and it's always high scoring. We got 3.5 for Colorado, 4.7 for Arizona. Antonio Sanazella versus Merrill Machine Gun Kelly. Now, you guys know how I feel about Merrill Kelly at home. I love him at home. Whenever he's at home, he pitches lights out. So I think it's going to be a rough day for Colorado, but I don't think it's going to be a rough day for Arizona. I think Arizona's a stack you can definitely get with at low ownership, like Josh Rojas, Alec Thomas, all the lefties here. You can go Ketel Marte because he's a switch hitter. Varsho, love Dalton Varsho here. Yeah, get a little crazy with it. Put Carson Kelly at catcher. Get a little crazy with it. But I love Arizona's sack today. And then we got San Diego at the Dodgers, clear 87 degrees. Yeah, it's gonna be hot here on the West Coast. About fucking time. I'm sick and tired. I said sick like 6 times there. And tired of this fucking cold weather in California. It's finally what's August 6th, and we haven't had a summer yet. It's frustrating, man. But you can't control the weather, I guess. Well, maybe you can. Conspiracy theory right there. Maybe I'll do a video on conspiracy theories and surely get my ass kicked off of YouTube, right? 87 degrees, 4.2 for San Diego, 5.1 for the Dodgers. The Dodgers, man, woo, they blew the brakes off that last game. But we got some good pitchers here. We got Mike Clevenger against Andrew Heaney. We'll see what kind of pitch count Bobby the Brain Heaney is going to be on. Because if Bobby Heaney, the brakes are off, he's going to pitch at least 6 innings. I love it at 9-3. A lot of people won't get there because it's against San Diego. But I'll take good pitching over good hitting any day of the week. You can make a case for Clevenger also, right? So LA went off tonight. They went nuclear. They're trying to show San Diego who the best team, not only in the majors is, but who the best team in Southern California is. So, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a greasy one. I don't know if I get here with bats, but yeah, I like Heaney, but we'll see if he's on a pitch count. And last but not least, we got the Angels at the Mariners, 79 degrees. Winds blowing in at 7 miles an hour. Reed Detmers against Chris Flexen. Why is Reed Detmers 8-6? I don't know, but just gross. No thank you for either team here. Chris Flexen, I mean, 8-1 is too expensive, even against the Angels, for crying out loud, right? But he's in play, right? Chris Flexen's in play. Just he's not a strikeout pitcher. We like strikeout pitchers, especially against the Angels, but he just doesn't qualify as a strikeout pitcher. He's a ground ball pitcher. So I'm going to have to think about that one, right? So that's it for the game by game analysis, guys. Let's go over to Draft Dashboard real quick. So pitchers. Again, just to review, Carlos Rondon, love him at 9.5. I think that's way too cheap against a weak Oakland A's team. Merrill Machine Gun Kelly at 9K. I think we get him a low ownership tomorrow. And this dude is at home is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's been good too. Period. 29, 34, 22, 20, 19. Love Machine Gun Kelly. Aaron Ashby at home at 8K gets the second worst offense in the league. Sign me up. Michael Kopech, I guess at 7.5, but not a priority. Nathan Eovaldi's a GPP only because he's only 7.3. We know he's a good pitcher. So much for that theory I had of him being hurt, and that's why he's pitching so bad. Maybe he's over it now. Maybe he's healthy. GPP only because it's going to be 100 degrees. Now, if it wasn't going to be 100 degrees, it'd be like a no-brainer to me. Against Kansas City, yeah. Love me Nathan Eovaldi at 7.3. So I think maybe you take a shot here. Max Scherzer, 10.6 against Atlanta. I think they strike. They're in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. So, yeah, give me Max Scherzer. Max Fried at 9.5. Yeah, I mean, he is a strikeout pitcher. He pitches deep into games. The Mets, they don't strike out a lot. That's the thing. So, I'll see if I get to him, but he's definitely in play. I think we get low ownership on Nick Lodolo because Milwaukee, let's face it, they've been red hot. And Lodolo's, he's not a name, right? No one knows who this guy is. So I think at 8.3, maybe you take a shot here, and hopefully he can keep Milwaukee at bay and get like over 6 strikeouts. 8.3 looks like a good price. And I think that's about it for pitcher. And then catchers, you guys already know these. I'm not paying down a catcher anymore, and it's been working out great, man. You can put in the captain, Christian Kirk, right? 2 for 4 against Bundy. 1 single, 1 homer. Love it. He's 4.2. He's too cheap. Salvador Perez is hitting home runs every day now. Every day. Love him at 4.8. MJ Melendez on a 100-degree weather day. He's catcher and outfield eligible. So that I do like. He's only 4.5K. 2 double-digit fantasy point games in a row. Carson Kelly, if he's a catcher, which most of the time he is, I think it's a decent option. But when it comes to catcher, I'm pretty much lately just been going Salvador Perez and then just moving on every day. Seems to be working out. First base, we got Paul Goldschmidt, 6.1K. He's always in play. And I love this Toronto stack with Vladimir Guerrero. He's only 5.3. Like I said, and I'm sounding like a broken record, but the dude just doesn't – he makes me look good. When I said he's due for some major progressing, he's been doing. 21, 23, 8, 15, 11 in his last 5. I mean, they could easily price him up near to 6K and get away with it. Shohei Ohtani, 6.2K, sure. Nobody will be on him. Going up against Kirby. 2 for 3. Was he 2 for 3 against him? Is it Kirby? Hold on. I can't trust Draft Dashboard as far as I can throw them. No, it's flexing. Sorry, guys. That's what I mean. So you always got to check with Draft Dashboard before because it hasn't updated yet. So ain't no one got time for that, right, Schroeder? He's looking at me right there. He's like, yeah, I'm by my cat box right now. Maybe I'll come over there. Kind of worried about it. He hasn't eaten yet today, but he's been sleeping a lot. I think he's stressed out too. All right, so Christian Walker too is a one-off. I forgot about him. This is why I go over like my one-offs and single player picks at the end of the video, just in case I forget because I'm old. You guys always know my mind is always gone because that's just normal with me. After a hard day of grinding out DFS, then I got to, do a video at night. So, but he's 500 against San Antonio, guys. 11 for 22, 5 singles, 4 doubles, 2 HRs. And I love Arizona stack. So love Christian Walker at 3.6. Bobby Dahlback, I think this could be sneaky. Going up against a lefty and 100-degree weather, he's only 3.2K. Bobby Dahlback has been good to me through the years. Let's go to second base. Brandon Drury, I think you can go sneaky against Bobby the Brain Heaney. First at bat is a fucking Padre gets a homer. I think it was a grand slam, wasn't it? But he's crushing lefties this year. So I think he can take a shot. He's only 5'4". He's been 5'9". So you're getting a little bit of discount here. David Fletcher, good cash play. He's been leading off for the Angels. If he continues to lead off at 2.6, good cash play there. Marcus Semien, 4.6, up and down this year, right? Against Kopechek, he's only faced him twice, but he has a home run off him. Probably in that Chicago White Sox stadium, but I mean, as a one-off, he don't look bad. And let's go to third base. Hopefully these one-offs are helping you guys, because I know I'm just like, shit, okay, I got 2 stacks in. Maybe, what one-offs am I going to put in? So hopefully this part of the video helps you guys. Bobby Witt, like I said, 4.7, way too cheap. He does everything. Home runs, stolen bases. We love that shit. It all adds up, man. And then let's go to shortstop. Let's see. Bogarts, like I said, against lefties is money in the bank. Fletcher, we already went over him. Semien, Bo Bichette, 4.3K. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Against King Kong Bundy, guys, he's 3 for 8 with the homer. Give me Bo Bichette tomorrow, especially at that discounted price of only 4.3. Then outfielders, there's quite a few I like here. So Aaron Judge, absolutely. Absolutely. Shohei, we already went over Shohei. Eloy Jimenez is a one-off. Doesn't look bad for the price tag. He's 4.4. He's been batting in the top 5 of the order, and he's a righty crusher. So Eloy Jimenez at 4.4. I like the price tag. I like the upside you get with him. Lourdes Gurriel. I'm finally back on the train here because it's a good matchup for him. Against King Kong Bundy, he's a righty crusher, but he's 5 for 8 against them guys. He's 5 for 8, 3 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. Lourdes Gurriel is very cheap too, 3.8. So I love him tomorrow. Hopefully not that many people are on Toronto. I hope. Hopefully Toronto and Arizona are low owned because those are my stacks, guys. Dalton Varsho, we talked about him, 3.7, and he's 4 for 8 against his pitcher. So crushes righties. Alec Thomas, he's been sensational. He's a righty crusher. He's 1 for 2 against Santazella. Love Arizona. Love Toronto. Tommy Pham, make sure you get some of this Boston-Kansas City game, man. Tommy Pham is a lefty crusher. He's 4.7K. New addition to the team. Chris Taylor is too cheap. He went out there today and got a home run. I had him in the cash lineup. It made sense. He bats 5th. He's under 4K as a Dodger. Give me Chris Taylor at 3.8K, especially if he's in the top 5 again in the batting order. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. All right, Schroeder, are you ready for Schroeder's picks? He's looking at me. He's like, really, really, in his deep voice, like, are you kidding me right now? Guys, let me go grab this little rascal, and then we'll start Schroeder's picks. I'll be right back, guys. Don't change the channel. He says it's me, Schroeder. Ow! See, that was my knee. Ah, Schroeder, what are you doing? Schroeder's beating me up. Ow! 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 He says, "Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm beating him up. Wow! Let me. Oh, Schroeder punched me right in the eye. You guys missed it. Thank goodness I had the cameras off. Schroeder's always feisty, man. All right, Schroeder. He beats me up all the time. What are you gonna do, Schroeder? Here's your first home run call. Who do you got as your first home run call? Who's looking good, man? Who do you got? I'm going to go with Salvador Perez. Hey, good choice, Schroeder. Very good choice, my dude. I like that call a lot. And you know what? I'm going to roster him tomorrow just for you. Just for you, Schroeder. All right. Who do you got for your second home run call? Who's going to get us another one? All right. Well, good for you guys that I understand what he's saying. He's like Chewbacca. Like I always say, I'm like Han Solo. So Schroeder's second home run call. He says he's going to get one. It's going to be Lourdes Gurriel. Schroeder. This is where we really, really, really need you. More than anything. People are counting on you. Who's going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs and win us all the money on the slate? If you have anybody in mind, Now's the time, Schroeder. Spit that knowledge, spit that fire. Who's going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs tomorrow? Okay. All right. I know you kind of played that one close to the vest, but Schroeder says his 2 home run call tomorrow. He's not 1, but 2 is going to be none other than Bogarts, guys. He says Xander Bogarts is going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs. And that's going to do it for Schroeder's picks, guys. And that's going to do it for the video. Again, thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment down below. Man, my shoulders are popping, man. I've been hitting the gym, like I've been saying. I love to see the reward, the payoff. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You qualify for the free cash giveaway, and let's get to 6,000 subscribers, guys, so I can give away a free month. A free year. I'm already giving away a free month on Thursday with the $25 PayPal, or not PayPal. Fuck. Why can't I fucking say it right? Cash App and Zelly. Can I make my mind work, man? That's what happens. It's the end of the day. What are you going to do? And I don't drink. Just imagine if I drank alcohol, guys. This would be, woo! We'd be getting crazy on the show. But yeah, guys, DFSclub.com. Don't forget. Come win some money with us. Come play some DFS with us. We'd love to have you. We're on a crazy, and I show every night. It's not like I say, oh, we're killing it every night. Guys, I show it every night. All right? We're at 500. We're about to get to 600, then 700, then 800 members. We'll probably be at about 1,000 by NFL season. That's the goal. And then I want to get to 2,000. I want everybody in here. I want everybody winning. I want everybody in here. All right? That's the goal. That's the plan, and we're going to fucking do it. We're going to slay this fucker. Right, Schroeder? I'm Gabriel Skywalker. That's Schroeder Skywalker. What do we always say, guys? Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I'm out. UFC tomorrow will be members only podcast. No video tonight, guys. Take care.